Hey YouTube, this video is about a bass I recently purchased. It's kind of a different animal. As you can see, it's this lovely 6-string. This is a Pierre Laporte 6-string bass that I bought earlier this week. Looking online, I did see a lot of information about it. As a matter of fact, pretty much what you'll see is this exact bass on TalkBass and possibly some other sites. So you can find the history of this instrument. But there's nothing else out there. It's really weird. There is one player who endorses Laporte. It's Sylvain Bolduc. He's a Canadian jazz bassist. I see him play some jazz stuff online. But outside his basses, you don't see any of these. And I thought it'd be interesting to do a video just to show everybody what these things are about, or at least this one. This is made out of ash. Very heavy ash. It's not swamp, unfortunately. It's got Macassar, ebony neck, a couple EMG soap bars, and it's actually passive preamp, or at least there's no bass and treble. It's not an active EQ on the bass. The neck, as you can see, is crazy friggin' wide. The Incredible Hulk must have this bass purchased especially for him, or produced, I should say. It's crazy. That's one of the largest necks I've seen on a 6-string. If you look closely, that's 2 pieces going right down the middle. So somebody had some big-ass hands or something, I don't know. But it is a nice bass. I kind of changed my opinion on it after purchasing it. I was wondering if it was something I really wanted to keep. But anyhow, so this is made by Pierre Laporte. He's a Canadian luthier. Can't find any information on his basses outside of Sylvain Bolduc and this actual bass. I mean, I can't find anything. If you have one of these basses, put it up on YouTube. Let everybody hear it, let everybody see it, because it was kind of an odd animal. I had an idea a while back just to put up a video of each of the basses I had, and I seem to go through them so often, I laughed at myself, maybe I could do one a week and never stop. Hopefully that's not true, but that's what I'm going to try to do actually, and we're going to start with this one here. If you have any info on these basses, hey, shoot it in the comments. I'm really interested in know. This one apparently was made around 2010 or so, and I know it's been through 3 or 4 hands at least before it touched mine. I'm going to play a couple things just so you can hear what it sounds like. I've got a Boss GT-10B down in front of me. It's going directly into the computer. The camera video is actually an Evo 4G. So the audio on that's not too great. So I'm going to mix in just audio for the bass here so you can see what we're dealing with. First patch I want to go through, and kind of the thing that I really good tone I like about this bass is the rear, bridge jazz bass tone, where you're plucking it down here. And there's a really good patch for that I found on the Boss. So give you a little taste of what that might sound like here. Makes me want to play a lot of box stuff for some reason. I have no idea why, but it's a nice tone. So it's not for everything, of course. So let's look at something else. All right. So I'm going to go with both pickups full out and try something that's a little slash down. Doesn't sound bad. The strings are a little dead on it, I think. I mean, obviously, still got some pop to them, but I think they could be a little fresher. Like I said, just bought them this week, I have no strings on it yet. The action is set up perfect if you like to finger pick or slap. It's a little high for tapping for my taste, but it's not bad. Something decent here. My rendition anyway. There's that. Another interesting tone. This is front pickup only. This is some sort of upright bass sim on the box here. I also find that if you stay in the lower register, it makes a pretty good P-bass sound too. There's that. I'll go back to both pickups here on full, and just kind of playing around. You know, the C string is kind of new to me. I've had a couple sixes and I've never really used it. So every time I want to play something on these, I just kind of seem to noodle around in whatever the last string is. So kind of it's actually kind of distorted, honestly. So it's really good for that Aussie tune. Overall, yeah, nice things. I like it a lot. Get used to it. Alright, so this is just a little taste of the tone this can do with a couple of patches from the Boss GT-10B. Again, if you have one of these, put it up on YouTube. I'm really curious to see what other configurations, designs. I don't know if this was a one-of-a-kind, one-off, specially designed for somebody, or if you had a series of these, or whatnot. But it'd be really interesting to see if somebody else has got one laying around. Again, I'll be back with another video, another bass sometime next week. See ya.